Hello everybody, live market rundown for Thursday, the 28th of September. Let's get straight into the markets. GBP JPY is the first pair we're analyzing, and we can see that it is bullish but has been correcting for quite a long time. So as the daily is correcting and is bullish, we know the 4-hour is bearish. So that is what we can see here. The 4-hour is also slowing down quite heavily. So for that reason, I'm actually thinking this might break, but obviously I never bet against structure. So I'm actually looking for two different scenarios. First scenario would be that the 1-hour would be able to go up a little bit higher to form a 4-hour lower high. So that is what we're looking for on the 1-hour. So the 1-hour is correcting down. So if this would form a formation, we're taking some liquidity right now on these equal lows on the wicks. So after this formation would happen, we can buy on the 15-minute into a potential 4-hour lower high. If this lower high would form, we will be selling that on the 1-hour, as we can't short it on the 4-hour because the daily is bullish. So we can't sell against that on a 4-hour. So that is what we're looking at right here. GBP JPY. NZD USD is also very interesting for the reason that the daily is correcting, but you can see as well, compared to the normal size and swing points, this is just a very small swing point. So this might indicate that we are losing momentum. So it would actually be quite normal maybe to even see this level get taken out. But before we get there, we will be looking at the smaller time frames. And on the smaller time frames, on a 4-hour, you can see an impulse up, multiple leg correction down. Now, as this was quite heavy, we didn't really do anything with this move. And luckily so, because you can see that it actually went up, but then went all the way back again. So that is great. Now what we can see is either two options. One option is the 4-hour correction continues to go even lower, and we'll be able to look at that on the 1-hour. So the 1-hour might take some liquidity here, come down, which we'll be selling on the 15 minutes. Or we might also break this level. Now, if this level would break, it would mean that we are bullish on the 1-hour and also on the 4-hour. So that is great. That means we would be able to buy on the 1-hour and obviously also on the 15-minute, as that is a time frame below that time frame. Now we would also get a daily engulfing close, which is always very high probability. If you're looking at a 4-hour swing point, if you get a daily engulfing, that is extra powerful. As the higher the time frame, the more powerful the movement. So we'll have to wait to see how this actually goes, but so far it's looking quite interesting. This correction was actually not a nice correction, as you can see by this imbalance left behind. This correction was actually an impulse, so it's very likely this will actually be broken. So if that gets broken again, guys, then we'll be able to buy on the 1-hour in line with the 4-hour. So that is quite nice. GBP AUD. The daily is bearish, but it has reached its fib extension, so we expect then the time frame below to break structure to confirm that swing point on the daily. In this case, that will be a daily lower low. The 4-hour is going up, but as you can see, it is actually slowing down. So I'm actually going to be targeting higher prices on the 1-hour, which you can see over here. We broke structure on the 1-hour. We had this minor structure happen, so we made a movement up. Now we're coming down, but as indicated by the fact we're leaving behind imbalance, this is not a nice correction. So what we could see is this reacting to this 1-hour imbalance to go up, fill this imbalance, and come down again to actually fill out the imbalance, making it a correction and creating multiple legs while doing so, also confirming the fact that it is a correction. So if that would happen and we get the entry, that is when I will be zooming into the 15-minute and be buying in line with that 1-hour trade. USD CAD. In the USD CAD, we have a daily lower low indicated by a 4-hour break of structure. The 4-hour has made a 4-hour higher high, indicated by a 1-hour break of structure. as you can see here. So what I'm currently looking for is two scenarios. First off, we might go up on the 1 hour and sell on the 1 hour lower high in line with on the 15 minute in line with the 1 hour trend into these lower areas of interest to form a 4 hour higher low that we will be able to sell on the 1 hour in line with the 4 hour trend. So always trade on the one below to flow with the one above, being the time frame above that. So that is what we're looking for here. Either it's going to go up and then we're going to sell a little bit, or it might actually form on the we'll probably get that first scenario first, so we'll be able to sell on that 15 minute in line with the 1 hour trend into this lower place where I will be looking to buy on the 1 hour in line with the 4 hour trend. That is the scenario. Then NZD-JPY is very interesting because we are moving on the daily time frame and we haven't even reached our daily fib extension yet. So that means we can still zoom in on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minutes. So on the 4 hour, we're seeing, I actually highlighted this in the live session yesterday, we're seeing these equal lows, and it was already going up like that. And I said the probability was quite high, you had to take that liquidity first, and that is exactly what it did. It came down all the way, just wicked that out, took those stops, and now it is going up. So the 1 hour has also started its move, which is indicated by the closes above. So for that reason, we can zoom in even further on the 15 minute and buy into the 1 hour fib extension level. So what I'm looking for here, as you can see, I'm looking for, this was an impulse because it left behind imbalance, and now I'm looking for the correction to go down. But we still have this imbalance above. As you can see, it perfectly filled that. So I'm looking now for it to come down again to form that multiple leg correction to leave the possibility for a formation without any imbalance left behind, showing we had a beautiful correction. So that is what I'm looking for here on the 15 minute. If we come down again, take the liquidity, that's when I will be buying on the 15 minute in line with this 1 hour and even 4 hour trend. Australian dollar, US dollar. We are making our way also here on the daily into our fib extension. So on the 4 hour, we're actually bearish, but we have already reached our fib extension with this very, very long move. So what I'm looking for now is the 1 hour to be broken. Then we'll be able to buy on the 15 minute in line with the 1 hour into a 4 hour lower high point, which we would be selling off afterwards. So right now what I'm actually doing is I'm waiting for this to be broken. As you can see here, buys when broken. So that is that. I have it on the watch list because we are in the position to take 4 hour sells when the moment is right. But as you can see, we're leaving behind imbalance and all these things. So this is not the correction yet. It would have to form like this. And these are actual buy entries, but on the time frame below. So that is the watch list for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, guys, don't ever hesitate to ask me, and I'll keep you guys updated, and best of luck in the markets.